Hi, can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Mrs. Faith Gakanje Ajala. I'm the Chief Executive for the African Women Empowerment Organization based in Nottingham.
How was the African Women's Empowerment Forum founded? How was it originally created?
The African Women Empowerment Forum organization was founded in 2006. And it was after we have realized that there was no ready-made infrastructure for women who were migrants, refugees. So we set it up in order to advocate for the change we wanted to see around immigration and policies.
And after you founded the organisation, did you get a lot of demand for it?
The African Women Empowerment is a membership organization with more than 250 people registered under our organization in Nottingham. And there was a high demand because our children were getting lost in the system due to poor integration systems that were set in place. There were a lot of crime. Our children were getting into cultural shock. They were not able to be addressed, and they were getting into drugs and misuse of substances. And we realized that there was going to be an issue for our generation, hence a need for this organization. It was highly needed and still highly needed.
Brilliant. And what services does the African Women Empowerment Forum currently offer?
We offer support in terms of addressing housing. We support young people into drugs, and some of them young people in mental health issues. And we also support women in terms of addressing social enterprise development. And we create money using those systems that we are establishing as activities. So we are here to support women from a domestic violence aspect, and also those women who are actually struggling to access other systems like immigration and lawyers that support their cases. So yes, our organization is quite needed in those aspects.
And if someone wanted to get in touch with you to support your organisation, what would they need to do?
They need to log into our website, which is the www.awef.org.uk, or they can contact us via our Facebook and Twitter, and also telephone numbers that are available on our website. They will reach to us, and we are a 24-hour service because we deal with crisis issues.
Brilliant. And it sounds like you're doing some amazing work in the city and impacting quite a lot of lives. Can you give us your reflection on addiction and crime as it affects the BAME community in Nottingham, and what you've learnt as an organisation how to support families and young people in that area?
My understanding around drug and addiction and black young people, particularly those who are refugees and asylum seekers, who have no right to do things and who have no money, affected of poverty. In the years we have been operating, it has been 18 years of functioning in Nottingham. We have noted that our young people do not have a system that they can follow or they can advise them to avoid them to fall into this crime and eventually going into drugs and misuse of substances. So it has been a crisis to mothers that I work with. Children falling into prison and children going into different direction, cultural shock. And it is that important that we have actually got to understand that, if we are not careful with our children, they are going down the drain. So a need to create a service that is culturally tailored and that makes it work for these young people.
Brilliant. And just to finish on the last point there, Unity in the Community and the Second Chance project, what do you think about the work that they're doing, creating the digital directory to kind of help people access services and the prevention of crime and drugs? Give us your thoughts, and if you can also maybe shout out Unity in the Community and the Second Chance project.
I am a lived experience leader, and I have actually realized that the work that Unity in the Community is doing is highly needed, in the sense that they understand the needs of the black minority young people, and they will also understand the culture. So with that, they are quite resourced in terms of knowledge and understanding. So they are really needed in terms of keeping us together. So the Second Chance project is a project that will create the diary, so that our children will get somewhere to reflect on, and as a point of contact, and to be signposted from there to relevant organizations that are well experienced to deal with their issues. That will make it unique in the service, because it's not available at the moment. So we are quite grateful for this work, and we recommend the work that they are doing to highlight the organization that has been existing in the city, maybe not put on the picture simply because the system discriminates other people and they empower others. So we are grateful for the work that Unity in the Community is doing, and welcome to the game.
I was going to just ask you one final question. What are some of the challenges and barriers that you've experienced in your area of work?
As a black woman, what I realize as a challenge is, instead of the city or the UK people to take us to be people who are coming in to contribute to the system, we are viewed as suspects. We are also viewed as a threat, and that is something that I don't understand how it works. And the discrimination of the society, it goes down way to stop community development from growing. So I'm quite watching, and I'm really understanding that, you know, we are here to stay. Welcome to Nottingham.
Do you think that's the reason some people don't access services to prevent substance misuse and crime that are available because of what you've just said?
Yeah, because when you are stopped as a black person or as a black child, you are a suspect automatically. The moment they stop you, they see you are a black person, you become a suspect. So our children do not have the confidence to say things to whoever is questioning them at that point from authority perspective. So yes, I think there is a problem there. We need to break the barriers to allow our children to integrate positively and to be treated like everybody else.
Brilliant. And if you had the silver bullet to solve all the issues with crime and drugs within the city, what would you do?
I would approach community development from a positive way of engaging with everybody, and without involving silly politics that we normally come across. And the funding, I would distribute it equally, and to allow other people to participate and become part of the community.
Brilliant. Thank you, Faith. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.